Highest paid presidents in Africa. It is well known that there are wealthy individuals and figures in Africa, and the rulers of the continent's multiple countries are not left out. Every year, a significant number of presidents earn and receive large sums of money. It should be noted that this list does not depict how wealthy African presidents are. Rather, it only includes the top highest paid African presidents and their yearly salaries. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on amazing and quality content from now on. Without wasting much time, let's go into the richest presidents in Africa. A person's highest position during their lifetime is that of a president of a nation. This position comes with a plethora of responsibilities, privileges, and powers, as well as a sizable bank account. Politics is such a lucrative career that many people are choosing to leave their other jobs to pursue it. The unfortunate reality is that most citizens in the countries of the highest paid African presidents live on less than $5 per day. Politicians' primary goal should be to serve and be accountable to the public. However, in Africa, a different picture has been painted in which people enter politics as a way to get rich quick. When they gain power, they are only accountable to themselves. Without further ado, these are the highest paid presidents, starting with 10. Paul Kagame, Rwanda. Annual income, $85,000 per year. Paul Kagame is Rwanda's sixth and current president, having taken office in 2000 following the resignation of his predecessor, Pastor Bizimungu. Rwanda's president, who is 53 years old, is the continent's lowest paid. Other African leaders, however, such as Namibia's Hage Geingob, Nigeria's Buhari, and Egypt's Abdel Fattah, have all taken pay cuts of up to 50% and directed that the funds be utilized to fund other disadvantaged and vulnerable sectors of their economies. In Kenya, Kenyatta promised a 20% pay cut for himself and a 10% pay cut for his cabinet in order to reduce the country's unsustainable wage bill. However, it is still unclear whether the pay cut was implemented. 9. Azali Assoumani, President of Comoros. Income per year, about $115,000 yearly. Azali Assoumani is 59 years old and has been the president of Comoros, one of Africa's poorest and least popular countries, since 2016. He previously served his country from 1999 to 2006. Despite the fact that the citizens of the nation are having a difficult time, the president made the list. Azali Assoumani earns around $115,000 per year, putting him on this list. 8. Emerson Mangagwa, Zimbabwe. Annual salary, $146,590. Emerson Mangagwa has served as Zimbabwe's president since November 24, 2017. As president, he earns $146,590 per year, making him one of Africa's highest-paid leaders. He rules over a small country of about 14 million people and a GDP per capita of $1,128. The country's economy is diverse, with plenty of opportunities for growth. 7. Teodoro Obiang Nguema, President of Equatorial Guinea. Income per year, about $152,680 yearly. President Teodoro Obiang Nguema of Equatorial Guinea has been in office since August 1979. As president, he earns $152,680 per year, making him one of Africa's highest-paid presidents. Equatorial Guinea has a good economy. The country's main export is petroleum, but it also has a variety of other exports in varying quantities. The country has a GDP per capita of $7,143, which is relatively high by African standards, and other presidents earn far more than Teodoro Obiang Nguema. Furthermore, after more than 30 years in office, he had the option of increasing his salary. Equatorial Guinea has a relatively high standard of living. It is one of the richest African countries. 6. Abdelaziz Tebboune, Algeria. Annual salary, $168,000. Algeria's president, Abdelaziz Tebboune, has been in office since 2019. He currently earns $168,000 per year as the country's president and has previously served as Minister of Defense, Prime Minister, and Minister of Housing. Abdelaziz Tebboune is Algeria's most powerful man and one of the continent's most powerful men. He has implemented far-reaching reforms throughout the country in order to transform Algeria into one of the world's largest economies. Abdelaziz Tebboune brought the country together and set it on the right track. His annual salary of $168,000 is quite reasonable for a country such as Algeria, which is considered wealthy by African standards. 5. Yoweri Museveni, Uganda. Annual salary $183,216. General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is Uganda's president, a position he has held since 1986. He receives an annual salary of $183,216, placing him among Africa's highest-paid presidents. With his huge salaries over the years and additional payments, due to him as Uganda's leader for about 35 years, he has amassed a net worth estimated to be around $13 billion, making him one of the continent's richest people. Yoweri Museveni was a military commander who led uprisings against Obote and Idi Amin, and he was instrumental in restoring sanity to the country after Idi Amin nearly ran it straight into the ground. Yoweri Museveni did manage to stabilize the nation and rebuild the economy despite the fact that he is no longer courted by Western powers. He has made Uganda a business-friendly environment, attracting investors from all over the globe. President Yoweri Museveni is one of the world's longest-serving non-royal leaders. 4. Uhuru Kenyatta, President of Kenya. Income per year, $192,000 yearly. Kenya is led by President Uhuru Kenyatta. Interestingly, his father, Jomo Kenyatta, was the country's first president. Uhuru Kenyatta is one of Africa's highest-paid presidents, earning $192,200 per year, and his family is the country's wealthiest, worth an estimated $2.5 billion. Uhuru Kenyatta has a personal fortune of approximately $500 million, making him one of the country's wealthiest. He has already established himself as a savvy investor and businessman. 3. Cyril Ramaphosa, South Africa. Income per year, about $223,500 yearly. South Africa's president is Cyril Ramaphosa. He is also a business owner and was once a labor leader. Cyril Ramaphosa is estimated to be worth $500 million, and his fortune is unrelated to his position as president. He is one of the wealthiest people in South Africa, as well as one of the most powerful people on the continent. Cyril Ramaphosa is a savvy politician and businessman who knows how to amass wealth. 2. King Mohammed VI, Morocco. About $480,000 per year. King Mohammed VI of Morocco is Africa's second highest-earning leader and, without a doubt, one of the most powerful. After his father, King Hassan II, died on July 23, 1999, he ascended to the throne. Because Morocco is a hereditary monarchy, he ascended to the throne after his father died. He will also reign on the throne until death, making him Africa's longest-serving ruler. The palace of King Mohammed VI has a daily budget plan of $960,000. Every year, the state pays the palace 576 billion dirhams to cover staff salaries, clothing, cars, and equipment maintenance. 1. Bria, Cameroon. About $610,000 per year. Cameroon's president, Paul Biya, is the first on our list of Africa's highest-paid presidents. He has been Cameroon's president since 1982. He is one of Africa's most powerful men, and at age 88, he is also the continent's oldest head of state. Paul Biya earns a yearly salary of $620,976. That is by far the most any African leader has ever earned, and it is even more than President of the United States Joe Biden earns per year. President Paul Bria has ruled Cameroon since November 6, 1982, making him one of the continent's and the world's longest-serving non-royal heads of state. Paul Biya earns an estimated $620,976 per year, not including fixed premiums, sovereignty fees, and weekly notes. This puts him at the top of our list. The highest-paid African presidents do not necessarily govern the continent's wealthiest countries. However, because the continent is experiencing significant economic growth, it is possible to argue that the leader's ability to focus on the task of developing their countries, rather than being distracted by corrupting influence, has allowed them to focus on the job of developing their countries. Thanks for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe for more amazing content.